went out to Pagosa Springs 2 weeks early to build a whole new line around the back, touch up the old line a little bit, build a cabin, do some fishing. Yeah, it was sick. Pagosa is like a pretty small town, but it feels even like smaller and like secluded when you go down to the pond. It's like its own little zone down there. You just get to do whatever you want. You got the pond, the jumps.
Good spot to camp out and hang out and have some fun. It's a good chunk of paradise for sure.
Fueling up?
Yeah, fueling up with the proper fuel. This is pancakes.
So just you and your pancake in the San Juan.
Yeah, that was fun helping Chris build that little cabin there.
Hey Chris, what are you doing?
You know, with the rising cost of lodging at Pagosa Springs, Colorado, I'm taking care of S&M Fit Team Lodging on my own.
Okay, so
board at a time.
All right, so this is where the boys are sleeping, huh? Do they get a roof?
Yeah, they're gonna have a roof and maybe some windows. They get a door.
You do get a door. All right, and we got a shower, AKA bath, out there for them, right?
And there will be a team porta potty over here as well.
I guess it was on some other property and he had it all chopped up into smaller pieces and we helped him build it on that property. That was fun. He had me like climbing up on the roof. It was kind of sketchy at some points, but we got it done. It was a good time.
What's this?
Right now?
I'm filming you right now.
We're going to do a podcast. Oh, we're doing a podcast?
Podcast.
This is a new Dog Bites podcast. This is the first episode. So welcome everybody. My guests today are going to be Luke Halahan and Nate Halahan. Guys, thanks for coming to the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Stoked to be here.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, and then also thanks Arrowhead Water, our first sponsor of the podcast.
Okay.
Chief is going to be my co-host.
And Melissa sandwiches.
Yes.
For the fuel.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fueling us up to build chuck fins and stuff downs.
Thanks for tuning in to the podcast.
I have a feeling we're going to get some complaints about your audio levels and your mics on this, boys, so we probably need to work on that. Next episode?
Yep, we're going to do a technical.
We're not getting mics. We're just going to yell.
See, there you go.
Full horn.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Megaphone and just yell. We're all going to have megaphones.
All megaphones. Okay. All right, we're going to work on the contracts, but we'll be on the air soon.
The year before, that pond jump didn't really have a dialed. Well, first the roll-in was just real bumpy, choppy, loose, and there wasn't really a proper lip for that pond jump. So we dialed in the roll-in.
This is going to be the Fit 29-inch bike pond long jump.
Put a good lip there and jumped some bikes into the pond.
Only play this bar 'cause I know they don't like me, I can tell. Everyone except the band looks like a rock star. Everyone except for you could go to hell.
That was great.
Wish I played this song for
$110 for the longest jump. Here we go.
'cause I know what you mean. You say we're never anything but friends.
I saw another butt crack on that.
Is there a road out on that wire?
Oh, okay, we got
Me.
What's today's topic on this episode of Pondcast?
Doing this again?
Yes, we're doing Pondcast.
Yeah, okay, welcome to the second episode of the Pondcast. Today's guests, Nate Halahan, Luke Halahan, Kaci Moeller, Jerry Moeller. We're going over tool wraps and having spare parts.
You got to be prepared.
Being prepared.
What happens if you're not prepared?
Then you waste everybody's time.
No good.
And your own.
And you can't ride.
And you can't ride.
What good is that?
Can't have any fun.
Can't get your clips.
Are we also doing a canine massage clinic on this episode of the podcast?
We're just demonstrating the comfiness of these hammocks. They're just so nice.
Now, every episode of the podcast will feature a new dog. Today's guest is?
This is Pizza. Pizza the Hut. Pizza the Hut. Chunky. Next week we'll have Nala on Monday.
Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. See you in the next episode.
Did a bunch of digging in Chris's machines. He's got an excavator and a skid steer there. And we built a whole new outside line there.
Chris pretty much just told us to build a line that's a little bit bigger than the line that's already there.
30 hours after showing up, we have the makings of a new line.
We wanted to build it like just small enough so that Chris could still ride it, but big enough that it was still kind of scary and like he'd be stoked like if he got through.
Got Luke and Nate out here crafting some dirt mounds. How's it going, boys?
Doing shark fins.
Shark fins. Looking pretty wild. Can we get a temperature check?
Like 1003.
1003, it's, 89, but probably with what you're doing. Even the jumps are hot. Pondfest.
That shark fin roller left tip, we kind of built that left tip a little bit big, but I think people were pretty stoked on it overall.
Dude, the new addition to the trails. Oh my goodness, dude. It definitely has an East Coast vibe to the trails now.
They make things beautiful. Those jumps are not just thrown together. They did it right. Works perfectly. The shark fin, everything is so perfect. Just a work of art from those kids.
The Halahan boys, these guys are the most skilled and hardworking guys you'll ever meet, by far.
Those kids, man, they're unreal. They're the next gen.
Once people got comfortable, they were throwing down, and it was a sick session.
When jam time came around, it was popping off. It was a good time.
There was that road right there, so it was a perfect like grandstand viewing spot for that left hip down at the bottom. And anytime anybody did anything on it, they were hyped, like high fives all around. People were stoked.
It was fun watching Freddie and Chris trying to get through that line. That shark fin roller left tip, you really had to get that roller nice for that left tip. And a lot of people were coming up short, especially Freddie and Moeller, but the heckle bench was real. Yeah, tons of good entertainment from the older crew. Yeah, it was big time.
To see those guys eat shit and get up, that's motivation right there. These guys are in their 50s and they're ripping. There's no excuses.
Freddie got through, Freddie Chulo, he's the man.
Everyone was going nuts, place was going crazy.
It was just a great time, just seeing support and just so much stoke in that corner.
For all the mid-schoolers! Yeah! All you mid-schoolers!
Mad Dog was going for it.
Everyone was losing their mind and cheering around him for that.
Chris, he did get through, and everybody was hyped, and he ripped it.
It was like, seal the deal. ditched his bike after, was super stoked, and that was a highlight of the jumps for sure.
Mad Dog still got it. Rider-owned company still riding, killing it. Best in the game.
We'll be out this year, July 4th weekend. We're gonna go out there a week early and touch up what's there.
We'll definitely resurface some stuff and maybe make a few mods, do something with some logs or something, quarter pipe, possibly. See you there.
Maybe separation is gonna make it stronger and all.